Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, where you'll get a jolt of energy and a quick tip to help you conquer your day. Now here's your host, the Prince of Positivity himself, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, thank you for hopping in and joining me in this episode of the Daily Energize, episode that comes out Friday, the end of the week, but no matter when you're listening to it, it will hopefully be impactful and helpful. And just know I'm super grateful to have you here for joining me in my journey and being part of our Energizer family. Thank you for including me as part of your journey, and it's an honor to have you as part of mine, so thank you so much for being here. Now, yesterday we talked about don't stop, right? Don't stop now. We're pushing through. Let's keep going. And I stand by that, right? Don't stop. Pause. But let's be real here. Sometimes we really do need to stop because maybe the thing you are going after isn't serving you. It's actually not aligned with who you are or where you want to go. So then we need to stop it. And you know what? That's okay. That's healthy. If it's not aligned and it's not serving you or helping other people, then why are we doing it? Then stop and let go of it. Now, yesterday when I was talking about don't stop now, I'm talking about those goals and things that you are going for that are in alignment with you. Don't stop there. Sometimes we need to push a little bit harder. Learn to pause if you need to fill your cup, but keep going. But the whole goal, the whole idea of this energy sovereignty is that our cup is always pouring from being from overflow, right? We're always giving from the overflow, from the excess, because our cup is filled with so much joy and love that we can just keep giving and giving and giving. And that's a beautiful thing. If we can reach that state, that's amazing. And I'll tell you, it is amazing because I've reached that state. Sometimes I'm able to stay there, other times I'm not, but I can get there more often, which is a beautiful thing, just given from a place of abundance. It's truly incredible. But there are times, if I'm going to be totally open and real and honest, right, not trying to be the toxic positivity guy, that when we push, sometimes we need to give a little bit more. We need to give a little bit more energy, a little more focus and time, and that it does deplete us a little bit. Not burnout, but it starts to empty that cup a little bit. And for me, one thing I do to try to always be at that excess level, right, so that we're always pouring from that overflow, is to have a getaway. To plan little trips, little things that can get me out and just fill my cup. Right? The ways for self-care. Now, I do little things throughout the day and throughout the week, like my workouts and my walks and my meditations and pausing and breathe. All of those things are amazing and pour into my cup. And I have many other things that I do on a daily and weekly basis that help pour into my cup. But one of the big things I like to do is to have a getaway. Now, Katie and I are lucky enough that we're able to do that with some of our events. Like we were in London recently. So in London, we made a little trip out of it. We got there early and we stayed a little bit after our energy recharge event. And so that we could spend some time and explore the city, hang out with friends. We brought my mother-in-law this time and were able to see things. Now, some of these are shorter trips, some are a little bit longer, but we try to make these little getaways. But not just, on big trips like this, but sometimes I'll do a day trip to a place. Katie and I will be like, hey, let's go take a trip and let's just get recharged and have some fun, right? Or I'll go to a park for an afternoon. It doesn't have to be anything crazy big or long. Sometimes it's a long trip. I try planning out a couple of those a year, so I'm able to get out for like a week and just have that time. Other times it's a day or two. Sometimes it's an hour or two. But I try to intentionally schedule that, a little getaway. And then during that getaway, I intentionally do things to fill my cup. So I'm just taking time to be me, to embrace it, to be in the moment, and fill my cup. I'm not trying to think about business and all the different work things I need to do or the family situations that might be coming up or I'm dealing with. It might pass through my mind and I might choose to work on it and think about it, but most of the time I really try to just be present and fill my cup as opposed to having it be drained. So the purpose of me sharing all of this is to invite you to take time for you, to intentionally plan those little moments throughout the day and week, but also plan a getaway. Plan a trip somewhere. Maybe that trip is to a nearby park for an afternoon. Maybe that trip is to some other place within the state or country you live in. Maybe it's a 1 or 2 day trip. Maybe it's a week or multi-week long trip. Whatever it is, or it's international. Take time for you. Fill your cup. Plan a getaway. And then when you plan it, don't just do it when you're like, oh no, my battery's getting low, I should fill it, right? My cup's getting empty, I should go on do a getaway. No. I mean, that works too, but intentionally plan it out. That's why we plan our trips throughout the year. We already have next year's pretty much set, so that we know we're constantly pouring into our cup. We're constantly recharging our batteries so we can be at our best. And sometimes things happen, it catches us off guard, right? And all of a sudden we're a little more depleted than we thought. But we do our best to plan it out so we can always be at our best. So I invite you to do the same. What's your next getaway? If you don't have one, think about what you could do. It doesn't have to be huge, right? You could do it on any size budget. Doesn't matter. What can you do for a little getaway? Because you know what? You are worthy of it. You are. And I know that, and I believe it, and I hope you know it and believe it too. So go, have a getaway. Recharge your batteries, fill your cup, and keep shining bright. All right, that's all I got for today. Thank you for being here. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Do you know that we put together a variety of events, retreats, and experiences, all aimed at helping you step into your light and shine bright? Well, if not, now you know. We do things like a winter yoga retreat, meditation experience, Crush and Conquer, where we build courage and confidence. Even we have one-day events, all aimed to help you shine bright. Well, if you are curious and want to learn more about the cool events we have, just check out our website. We are jonesin4.com. So we are, W-E-A-R-E, Jonesin4, Jonesinfor.com. We are jonesin4.com, and check out the amazing events. Katie and I would love to see you at one of them, or all of them, right? And they're cool because we have stuff that's big, 150 plus people, down to 4 to 12. Nice intimate setting. So if that interests you and you want to come hang out and step into your light even more, make sure you go to wearejonesin4.com. All right, thank you so much and have an awesome day.